Yo, this is WSoul13 bringing you Raid Shadow Legends, and today we're going to be looking at the Hurndig Fusion event. Alright, so let's do a quick recap of exactly where I'm at with Hurndig. Alright, okie dokie. So I have one of each rare except my Colus. The first one is available in champ training right now. Okay. So let's see. I did all the events so far. All right. So let's do a quick recap. Artifact event, 2,000 points. That's pretty easy. So this fusion event is so easy. 1,300 points for dungeon divers. Right. This is the easiest fusion they've ever given us, probably, in my time playing Raid. Right. And then champ training. Here we go. So let's take a quick look. Right. Hellborn Sprite. 2,600 points. Wow, that's nothing. And then 5,000 to get my cola. So that's really low. But looky here, guys. I want to show you right now a no shard method for doing Hurndig fusion. Get Hofferys and you sacrifice him to get Hurndig. So pros and cons of that. Well, Hofferys, you practically finish Faction Wars 21 for Skinwalkers, regardless of who else you pulled alongside Hoffery, really. So it's a halfway decent team. And then the upside is you don't have to spend any shards at all to get Hurndig. So it's basically a choice between Hofferys and Hurndig. The reason why it works out like that for a mere 10,000 points in champ training, my god, that's so low. For reals. That's one of the lowest they've ever asked for an epic, right? Anyways, yeah, so there's two epics available, right? Scathix and Hofferys. My personal plan is I'm going to be doing all three champs. Scathix, Hofferys, and Hurndig, right? The reason why is because, well, I do this content. Even though I'm F2P, I'm at a point in a progression in a game where I have a lot of resources and I can maximize events like these. So for me, my message from me to you really is if you're F2P low spender, you should really try to do this plan, getting all three champs. And I want to show you how easy that is to do if you just kind of play the game and play through the events the way you're supposed to when they do these fusion events. Why I espouse to that is because it powers your account over time. Over time, it makes your account stronger. You get more champs. You get more chance to choose from, do all the content, right? So the game is about, one, it's a gacha game, so you need to have a specific kind of role filled from a champ, right? So the more champs you have, the better chances you are of fitting that role perfectly for the content you want to beat. The next one is stat thresholds, right? So stat thresholds can be achieved through farming, but you can't farm without the roles filled, and they can't fill the roles without the right kind of champs, right? That's how gacha games work in general. Check this out. If you do the Hofferys plan of no shards at all, Mycolas, you can skip from champ chase, right? So that's the one rare you're going to be skipping. So Hofferys represents 4 rares that you can skip, right? So those 4 rares, 2 of them are separated into separate champ chase shard events. So one is champ chase for Mycolas, the other one is summon rust for assassin. And then you can skip 1 each from Hellborn Sprite and Odachi, right? Preferably the energy ones, because those are the ones that take the most time, right? So you could probably skip the second Dungeon Divers event and maybe skip Fire Knight if you already got the first dungeon event Odachi, right? So, completely up to you, of course, right? So the reason why I point that out is a lot of people are bone dry on shards because they spent it on Brogni or on Ruel or both, right? So Ruel, I think they asked for something like 1,880 points to get Ruel. That's if you participate and finish all the other events other than the shard events, right? For Brogni, they asked for a whopping 5,500 points minimum to finish the event, right? So that's what? 7,500 points roughly. So that's how many sacred shards is that? Roughly 15 sacred shards, right? So I'm right there at 15 sacred shards. That's why you should count your sacred shards, okay? Count your sacred shards, count your mystery shards, right? So that's a lot of points. I understand a lot of people have sacrificed all their resources to try and get it. You have an opportunity right now to get basically a free legendary if you just play the game for the next month, right? So I hope you take advantage either way, right? You can also do another method, which is you sacrifice Scathix by trying to get Scathix at the end. And then you get to keep Pauperies, right? And you still get to skip one event each, right? Which includes, by the way, skipping Champ Chase if you do it that way. Because if you're going to get Scathix, Summon Rush is kind of mandatory. And you're going to have to put in a lot more shards on that. So that method saves a little bit of time because you can skip 4 events, right? So 1 each rare. And if you do both, if you do Pauperies and that, you can skip up to 8 events. So that's pretty crazy right there. The ability to skip half the fusion event to get your legendary, right? So to me, this is one of the easiest fusions they've ever done. Even if you don't like Hurndig personally, the amount of effort to get him is pretty low. It's a very low bar they've set for this one. And I hope you guys take advantage, okay? And we'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna be doing the Champ Chase event tomorrow.